everybody. You can see we all have a vest on today. Oh, by the way, Leslie is going to show you a very fancy vest because Cleveland is cold right now. How it's like a 20-degree out there right now, right? Every morning when we come to work, it's like a 9 to 10 degree.
It's 18 degrees.
18 degree. Okay, Leslie, would you show off your vest?
No, I don't have it on right now. I was in Sharon's office and she has her heater on. So
you see that one able to it has a battery. I don't know where the battery is. Okay, it's a battery on the side. Will heat it up. Okay, that's why when the first time when I saw that I was so worried. I asked Leslie, said, "What kind of battery do you have? Is that kind of battery Samsung used to use? You know?"
And my response to that was, "We can only hope that I spontaneously combust."
Sorry. But I hope it never happens. So today we're going to have a good time. We do something totally different today because, as you guys know, I would say this Sunday, right? This Sunday is
it's a big day.
Valentine's Day.
It's a big day for people like Jared.
Right. Okay. It's a big day for Jared.
He's
okay?
a newly-ish wed.
Right. Exactly. So. You know, people express their love and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So you know what? But for us, Leslie, seems to me, for you and I and Paul and not Nikki, okay? Nikki, they have some.
She's got a new man.
She'll man his life. But, you know, for us, maybe our love is about the lights.
That's my number one love.
Right. That's my number one love.
Number two love. I think horses.
Horse is number one.
Horses
right?
and Monty are my number one.
Right, number one. And light bulbs number two.
Yeah.
But for me, light bulbs number one.
Yeah.
Okay. Paul, how about you?
Wait, what about your wife?
Oh, number two. Okay. Sorry. I mean, hey, we have to make a living here.
Wait, so Anne's number two or light bulbs are number two?
No, I don't know. Okay.
Sorry, Anne, if you're watching.
It depends. Okay.
It
but Anne understands, right? We have to make a living. We have to make a living here. That's what we do here, right? Besides love, right? We have to make a living here.
Absolutely.
So Nikki come out with a wonderful idea today.
I love this idea.
Right? The idea called the lights of my life. Okay.
Light of my life.
So we're going to share our little bit secrets here. So all of us, 5 of us today, have to present one product. Somehow, how you associate, relate to that thing. Okay. So can I go first?
You can go first.
Okay. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different. You know, they do some fancy stuff, exciting stuff. But I love my memory. Okay. The things I spent lots of time with it in my life. So this is my first love. Okay. You see that?
For those of you at home, that's called the CFL.
It's called CFL. Okay. I started CFL. First time I make the CFL was in the late 80s, 80, 90. Okay. At that time, I tell you, okay, I spent 20 years perfecting this light bulb. 20 years. Okay. We shared those stories with your guys at the beginning. We even didn't know how to put them together. We even didn't know how to bend the glass. We have no idea. Okay. So we just, every time we make a step, we try to improve it. Now, people understand the light bulbs is controlled by what? Jared? Light bulb. Every light bulb has by electricity, which means the current. Right? So current is a trouble inside the glass. So when the glass shape changes or the diameter changed, that means the current changed. That's the most difficult part to make this light bulb. Compared to today, if you look at the LED side, look at all the little chips LED we're talking about here. This is so easy because the chip guy, which we make the chips for ourselves, we're able to populate a million chips. Every chip has a very tight tolerance. So we don't have any issues today like we used to have. Okay, just imagine those hot summer days, right? I spent the time in the factory floor. Remember, Leslie, I told you about this, right? I would hang out with those guys with no shirts on and we're sweating. Why? Because we were sitting next to that like a 500, like
all the torches.
All the torches, 500 of those. Okay, man, it was sweating. It was sweating. Okay, it was really difficult. I have to say this, right? You never tried it. Have you tried it? She never tried it. Okay.
It was all automated by the time I
Right,
was
when
there.
you arrived, it's
Actually, it
automated.
wasn't. There were still a handful that were hand blown, and I just remember my first trip, like watching the people
Right.
do this.
Right.
Because it was the weird shape, it was
Right.
the big shapes that they had
Right.
to do it by hand.
Okay, Paul, do you remember the biggest for CFL, spiral CFL we made? What's the highest wattage?
68 watts.
Right. Leslie, let me give you an idea. The
Okay.
68 watt for the CFL spiral version, you know the length of the glass?
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay, let me tell you how Paul.
It's been too long.
I'm not sure how long that was. It was pretty long though. It was big
It's
ball.
big.
Yes,
It was
yes,
It's
really
like a
big.
big,
Yes.
like, if you
Yeah.
stretched
Guess,
it out.
Paul, guess,
it's
how
probably
long
about that
the
big.
length of the glass?
2 feet.
Actually, 3.5 feet.
Wow.
3.5 feet. I'm impressed that you remember
I
that.
of course, I remember those days.
And
Okay,
I think
so
that's really
so
cool.
you know what you do? I mean, this is getting crazy. Okay, I wish I can dig out all the older videos. So this is how it happens. The 3.5 feet glass, right? So literally, Leslie holding one end, I'm holding the other end.
Yeah.
So we have a stove like straight on stove like this,
Mhm.
right? So we literally put a glass inside.
Yeah.
Okay, to heat,
At the same time. Okay, at the
Right.
same time.
right? Then we have a spin in the middle.
Okay.
Then we have another guy sits on the other side with
So
the
then we have
pedals
to
on
pull
it.
it out and
So-
then Paul would
so
have to
right,
spin it.
Right.
Oh,
So
wow.
Paul sits here as a spinner. Okay.
Okay.
Now Leslie and I said,
Yeah, 'cause
one,
that's
two,
about
three,
3
go,
and a half
spin. Then in the meantime, we have to run to each other because we're in space.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Woo!
Oh, jeez. Good thing we're on to LED. That sounds like a lot of effort.
You see what I mean?
that
Otherwise,
thing was- I was-
think about
you
this.
have
It's,
one?
it's impossible.
I
Yes,
think-
that's in my office.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
No, not in my office. In the
Yeah.
in a small meeting room over there. Isn't that incredible? You know, these days when you think back, right?
Now we think about all of the automated machines and how they're like picking everything and doing.
Right.
We show that all the time as our factories and the machines that are automated and the bulbs coming together and watching that, thinking about like how on the large shapes how you have to hand blow the glass and you've got
Correct.
3 people involved in that. Like it's not just one person like sitting there doing the glass bending. It's 3 people.
Three
That's,
people. This is crazy.
That's
I
not
tell
just
you.
to bend the glass.
This is crazy, I tell you. It just you can see where we come from for the
Mhm.
last 20-some years. Okay,
Absolutely.
you can see how we're using automated machine. But I tell you, the LED chips really revolutionized this whole thing because no matter what, when I think back today, the CFL we're doing actually truly is something called, how do you use the word? It's like intermediate products, which means in between. Okay,
Yeah,
you try to get out of the
Of the
filament side,
halogen, of the
right? Halogen side,
incandescent,
but you don't really know your
over
destiny on the
to
other side,
Because LED was so new at that
right?
time.
So in other
Not
words,
even in light source.
right, you had a temporary solution in the middle. That
Yeah.
was a CFL, but you know what? Surprising enough, this temporary solution lasted for 20 years.
That's pretty cool.
20 years, okay, until what we have right now. So that being said, obviously time move up, right?
Products
Okay,
change, people
right.
change, everything
People change
changes.
everything. Think about what we do today. Today, we manufacture our own LED chips. I tell you, okay, if we put out all those hot summer days of vending machines versus today, all the LED chips, automated machines, you will say to yourself, oh my God, what a change has been made.
Mm.
Okay, so that's my memory. Okay, however, life goes on. Now we end up into the new age right
New
now,
age,
right?
new stuff,
So what's your
exciting
new
stuff.
age stuff? Let me go
So-
help Paul out a little
Okay,
bit.
let's see if
Paul,
Mike,
are you there?
that Paul,
I don't know where
he
you
can't
hid
find
that
it.
thing.
No, Paul couldn't find
That's
it.
okay.
Anyway, okay, now that's the Leslie's turn now. Okay,
So I actually have 2 products
right?
that
Paul
I
getting ready, then
really like.
Jerry and then Nikki. Y'all guys have to
So
get
one
ready.
of them is this guy. And this guy I'm super proud of because this is our cab shaped
Oh, you
filament
did that?
bulb. So I'm super proud of this bulb for a number of reasons. One of them is the fact that it's a symbol of our partnership with the Cleveland Cavaliers, which I think is really, really cool, which is something that I facilitated and did. And then the other thing is it speaks to our abilities and our abilities to do unique shapes, our abilities to do fun things within a light source to make it more than just something that provides illumination. So I love this for that reason. And then all of our filaments, because I think they're super cool. And then my other product, because I always have to have 2. I can't just have one love in my life. And that's our Starlight series. And I just love this product because it's a true crossover product between a socket or a fixture. So you can put it almost anywhere. Anything from a decorative application to something that's very utilitarian, like a garage or a closet. It provides a great light source, different lumen packages, can do fun things with the colors on the housing, fun things with the LEDs inside as far as warm dimming, can do solistic product in this. Like it's just such a universal, underrated product. And it's one of my favorites because I helped design it and I'm super proud of it. So that's my two light loves.
Leslie, do you have either of those inside your house at the moment?
I actually have both of them in my house. So I have Starlight in a closet where I had just a regular old socket and I swapped it for this because it looks more like a fixture in that application. And then I have the Cavs bulb in my basement because I am proud of that. So those are the loves of my lighting life.
Yeah,
so you can't find it either.
No, let me talk about your love. Okay, those are lovely love. Okay, both products are really, in my opinion, is so awesome because we never thought. Think about things. Okay, first of all, we never thought.
Well, think about like going from like this guy to like this. Like that's really just like.
Right, but two products you presented here is very awesome. Number one, in our previous life, we never thought we able to using a light bulb or a lighting able to add something to our lifestyle, our hobby, or associate the things with other people, not just simply lights. For instance, Cavs sign.
Yeah, like you'd have to buy a neon sign that's hundreds of dollars.
Now
like,
today, very simple. It's so cool. You know, when at home, when people watching the games, especially we are the Cavs fan, you just turn down the lights and make the setting so cool, right? Just not all of a sudden you walk out from the lighting into something else.
Well, and it's not just like about turning the light on and having it there. It's also just like a decorative piece, like a conversation piece. That
Correct.
People are like, what is
that?
Why,
right, exactly. I don't think in the past any other, let's say neon light. Okay, but the neon lights are almost impossible for our daily life because neon light, you talk about gigantic sign, this and that. This is so cute. I mean, we can mark up almost anything, right? From the holidays to the sign.
Absolutely.
You know, you name it, we're able to do. That really makes people feel, wow. You know, lights, they just never thought lights would become part of their life. Not just like give them the illumination, give them something else to think about. Now, that's number one. Number two, I really love this light bulb because we have been trapped in our vision, so-called.
In our form factors. Right. When you think about it, like form factors have been such a trapped thing. When you look at like an A19.
Exactly, what I have here. That's what people think,
diameter. Right? But this guy, like,
right, but this guy accomplishes two things. Number one, not just try to release the lights in such a fashion we call how do you deliver the lights into such a fashion which much broader is possible. That's number one. Number two is, hey, these days, let's face it, a simple light bulb looks so boring, right? So the lights kind of has a fashion in it. Have you ever think about that light bulb has a fashion in it? Isn't that cool? Okay, so that one, I tell you, okay, with a nice light distribution, has a very stylish look.
Like I said, you can do so much with it. You can do stuff with the housings of it. You can do stuff with the LED chips inside, with solistic or illusion. Like it's more than just. It's the way we can manipulate that source and make it extra cool. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
I think I should go next.
So let's ladies here first, then the guys. Okay, because they want to show you something really, really tough. Okay, so Nikki, what's your thought, Nikki?
So I want to share our color flip. That is the light of my life.
Okay.
Right now, for a couple reasons.
Yeah. Tell us.
First, let's show them what it even is.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So obviously, we talk about Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
So you want to show your man, okay? You.
Normal light.
Right. Okay. So turn off, turn back on. That's what you need for the Valentine's Day.
Perfect.
Can you imagine? Okay, when your best get together, getting fun, okay, and all of a sudden you have a switch in your pocket, you turn the lights off, back on, ooh, all of a sudden, right, your blood start floating, you know what I mean?
That sets the mood.
That sets the mood, right? Because the red light, okay, right? The red light gets you kind of relax on the one side and warm up on the other side. I tell you.
So it's like eat dinner and then
Right. You
Watch
see,
a movie.
Right, watch a movie, okay? Something movie. Then you know when you watch a movie under red light, you feel different,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sure do.
right?
But you know, it's even like cooler though, because the reason why I like color flip is because it's easy, but it also has options.
Yes.
So after Valentine's Day, there's
Sure.
another really cool holiday that comes up.
Exactly. Exactly.
What is that,
right.
Alice?
Okay.
What's that
that's
holiday?
that's St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah,
right?
that's a great day.
Okay, that's a great day. So again, St. Patrick's Day,
So here's just the normal day.
right?
And then when I'm ready to drink, I need green,
correct.
right?
So you know, Nikki, you're so cool in a way. Is all of a sudden we're talking about lifestyle change, right?
Right.
So you see, let me go back to the Valentine's Day. Okay. Right. When you guys get together with your guy get together, right? You want to have a watch a movie, this and that. You don't have to change. You have to tell the guy, say, oh, by the way, what's his name again? Joe. Hey, Joe, go to change your light bulb.
That's actually the worst name that you can choose.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, but
Okay. You have to say, oh, Smith. or
CJ?
not? CJ. Hey, CJ, go to change your light bulbs. Isn't that true, right? Okay. No, you don't do that.
right.
You don't do that.
No, just flip the
Right.
switch,
All
right?
right. Okay. Can you imagine when two people together get warmed up, excited, and one person has to tell the other guy, they change their light bulb, okay?
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
Not lots of work. You just turn off the whole thing, right?
Right.
Because you want to keep this a nice, fuzzy, warm, okay, thing
Right, and
going.
then it's dark
so
and you can't see, and
right,
then it's like
so-
that's not what you really wanted to accomplish.
make sure.
So just like
Right.
set it to a different tone.
You don't realize Jerry actually has something else here, okay? Which means we also have a smart lighting.
Oh.
So all you have to do is you have a phone in your pocket, you just pull out, you just hit the button, boom, it changes the color. Isn't that cool?
It's very
For
cool.
instance,
That's kind of fancy
for
though.
instance, okay, Jerry?
Yep.
Okay.
Just plug it in.
Okay.
But wait, before we do that, I want to touch on one other thing that I love about color flip, especially right now, because I like ease and I like options, but I really like a good sale.
Yeah?
And I-
Mm.
Think that there's a great promotion going on with color flip right now.
There is.
So if you guys reach out to your TCP rep, we can give you more information on that. Right,
Right.
Alice?
Exactly. Okay, so
Okay,
that
so
means
now we're
that
gonna get into
little
control.
bit fancy. Okay, so let's say hold this light bulb.
Okay.
Assume.
So
you have
that's
a
not
light
a
bulb.
color flip.
Okay, right? So
Right.
so none of you want to get out the couch, for instance, okay? None of them want to go to the wall to flip the
No,
switch,
we're
right?
lazy young kids, Alice. We don't-
Yeah, right?
Just stay there.
You say that. Okay, so but you have your phone with you, just like Jerry
Right.
has in his pocket, right? So
Yeah.
Jerry, would you help us out?
Sure.
Build up the movie
All
here,
right, all right. So I can also just turn it on and off with my phone.
right?
But then I'll go ahead and, what do you want? You want Valentine's Day? Let's go to Valentine's
Here
Day.
we go.
Ooh.
Here we go. It's called Valentine's color. Okay, let's do it again. Give us a hot Valentine's color. Hot.
All right, there you
Oh, it's kind of
Ooh.
hard to see.
It's hot Valentine's, okay?
It looks orange.
Right?
There we go.
There you
Right?
go.
It's a hot Valentine's color, okay? So right? So
Now you want St.
that's-
Patrick's? We'll go
Oh,
to
St. Patrick. Ooh, St. Patrick.
There you go.
You see?
All with my phone.
Right.
Just do
So
it.
not
Maybe
just
this
wait.
should be my new light of my life. You know what? I like having options too, so I'll just
Exactly, guys.
Colorful
So
and-
it's fun. So
Yeah.
everything.
I think your daughter
start
would like
with-
that. That'd be like a
Yeah.
good like unicorn light.
do. It is a unicorn light. Ooh.
Exactly. You see, we have
Right.
so many
You're welcome.
options these days. Just make our life good. Okay.
Okay.
So that being said, let's move to the guys right now.
Okay.
What do
I'd
you
like to
think?
hear
Okay?
about Paul's
So
product.
Paul, come on,
All
Paul.
right, now
If
I'm
it's
gonna
a-
get rid of all these girly light things.
Hey,
Yeah,
Paul.
girly lights. Okay,
Now
now.
we're gonna talk about good stuff, like
good stuff.
industrial stuff.
Oh,
You know,
tough
I like the
ones.
industrial stuff.
Yes, let's
Tough
go
stuff.
with a tough one.
You know, for
Okay.
instance, this product.
Oh,
Okay.
this is a tough one,
This
right?
is a great product. Okay, this is our industrial or commercial can. Okay,
Yeah.
it goes to the commercial and industrial environments. Very nice, sleek look on the inside. You see that's got a nice matte finish
Yes,
there. Alice.
agree.
Okay, frosted lens to diffuse the glare.
Yeah,
Okay, what I love about these things is I look at the competition out there,
sure.
and they
Let
show
me
me.
hold that for you.
There you go. There's a perfect example, Alice. I look at the competition and I go, "What is that? That's like my girly can, you know? Like this is something Nikki was like, oh, put it in my house, you know? Okay.
It looks like
No.
a residential downlight.
No, we need something that looks like the original. Let me show you what the original.
The
looks
original
like.
ones. By the way,
Here.
Paul took the original, as I mentioned that before, from our own cafeteria.
I think
so,
we did that on a show.
Right,
We
we did
did.
it. There's
We
one
actually
show
did
if
it
you
on
remember, right?
Original can. This is the original commercial can. And you look, it's It's like got a nice aluminum finish, very shiny because they're trying to reflect all that light out. Okay, deep recessed light source to prevent glare. My can, favorite, I love it. Okay, deep light
Beautiful
source.
can.
We put a frosted lens in to prevent glare and recess it real deep for that glare. Nice matte finish now because we don't have to worry about reflection.
Exactly. Not just
Very
that,
beautiful.
because the high efficiency line able to using the fernandez lens literally force the lights out. Literally force the lights out. Okay, right?
Let me show them all the cans that we got.
Oh,
We got a lot of
here we
sizes.
go. Okay,
So we do
that's a
have
whole
all
lot
the
of cans.
It takes 2 people to
Just
hold
the whole
on. That's how many
line.
we have. Look at
Start
that.
from 4 inches, 6'8".
10 and 12 inches.
Each of them has a 3 different wattage, all the way to 12 inches,
Mhm.
right?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
make some noise, Paul.
All right.
That's how we do it.
Commercial cans.
Commercial cans.
And you brought up the high efficiency line, right, Alice? So that's our standard offering.
Right?
On our high efficiency, we got this offered as well. So this is a high output, high efficiency one.
Right.
50-watt driver here, single color, okay? On our standard offering, we have 3 different colors, Ellis.
Right?
We can
Exactly.
choose on that
You
one.
can choose what it is.
But on the high
man,
efficiency, we
it's
only did a single
powerful.
color.
Okay, that's so powerful. You know why he designed his high efficiency Fernando lens? Because he has a personal reason to do that. The reason for that is he just wants to make sure. Look at his hat, his forehead, man. So for that reason, I have to show you this. Jerry,
There we
help
go,
us
there we
here.
go. Jared?
Oh, wait,
Yeah, Jerry.
we got-
Leslie, would you turn your camera, please?
Hit the lights
Oh,
with the
Whoa, what are you doing to the camera?
let's do the
Man.
camera here,
Use
okay?
the remote.
Okay, yeah, okay, I have to turn off the remote.
We've
got-
Okay,
Okay,
turn off the
there's
remote
the
right now.
lights.
Watch.
The
Now,
lights.
watch. You will see how Paul's forehead start growing, shining up.
Very
Okay,
shiny.
Jared,
Very
go
shiny.
Paul.
Great.
Woo!
There we go.
Look how shiny it is. Right here,
Yeah.
right here. That's because of Fernando lens, right? He
Yeah.
designed.
High
You know,
efficiency.
Hey, Paul, you look like lighting Cupid right
I
But
might be.
hey, it worked, right? Hey, do you guys agree? Look at the camera. Is that agree? Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Right
So
here.
beautiful and bright.
Look, I can provide more lumens. That's
I
it.
tell you, I would say, Paul, at least like a 500 lumens right there.
At least.
Right
At
there.
least.
Okay?
Look at walking light bulb.
I tell you, so see how Paul we are right now. Okay?
now.
Okay, sounds good, right? So, okay, yes?
No, I was just wanted to say, guy stuff. This is guy stuff. That's girl stuff. Don't worry about it. What do you got, Jared?
All right.
Jared, what do you have?
Sure. So if you want to be my girlfriend, you got to be a little bit unique. You can't just. There's got to be some layers there. Like an onion. So
Wait, Jared, I thought you were married.
It's true.
I won't tell the wife.
So my Valentine light is this HPM right here because it's got a lot of layers and a few of them are. Man, you guys really threw me off. All right, so this guy, it's extra spicy. It can handle the hottest environments, up to 70 degrees C, 158 degrees Fahrenheit. And then one of my favorite things, you peel back that onion layer, is that this is a 90-degree beam angle all the way down to the chip level. I've never actually showed you guys what does that even mean. I just always say it. So Leslie's gonna pull up the picture in front of you and actually show you. So you can see on every single LED chip in this bad guy, we have a glass dome on top. What that does is actually makes it so we don't waste a single foot candle on the ground.
Correct.
So like normal LED chips, remember? They're just
Flat,
like
flat.
this here, flat. Let's see if we can get it in focus. Flat,
There you
flat,
go.
flat.
Yep.
Where this guy, it's got that special lens on the LED chip itself to help focus the light down.
Right.
And then you put another layer on top of that.
Yep.
That's, we call the double lens on it, right?
That helps to really get that 90 degrees down onto the floor.
Right. So that's very specific and also very expensive. So when you do that on every single LED chip, it's expensive for everybody else out there. But because TCP is integrated all the way back to where we control that chip process, that's not expensive for us. So you can actually get this guy for those really intense environments for a lot better value than you can against.
Yeah,
your competitors.
absolutely. So you can see how tough we can be, right?
That's right.
Right.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
right. She has a couple other tricks too, if you want to talk about them.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, so another one. One is, so we have a little, you can see right here, it's this little knob. This actually twists off. What that'll let you do is daisy chain multiple units if you'd like to. So then you only have one plug like 20 feet over there and you don't want to run wiring, you can just daisy chain your units. Also, if one isn't enough, we can do multiple. So here
Yeah,
we can
why don't you do the whole thing by
together.
yourself? Okay.
Two at
Can
a
you do
time.
all three?
Yeah.
What is this?
Do it.
All right, so you can have your
Yeah,
side
that's a
by
tough
side or end to end. There you go.
It's just a three-way you have
Okay,
going
now,
on.
Yeah.
okay. That's really. So you can see tougher. I tell you, when you talk about tougher, it cannot be more tougher than that. I tell you, that's the unit. I think we went. I tell you why, because remember we're in Cleveland. So
Right.
Cleveland has a lot of steel mill here.
Right.
And that's actually with the steel mill in our head. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what designed the tough one, right?
Yep. So it's at that. I'll just repeat it since we were joking a lot. It's 70 degrees C, 158 degrees Fahrenheit, and then also it's IP66 rated, so you can spray that guy down. You're never gonna have to worry about that guy.
Pretty hot commodity, Jared. Pretty hot.
It's a pretty hot.
That's
I
why
tell
it's
you,
my favorite.
all right, it's a pretty hot, pretty hot.
Not as
that's-
shiny as mine, but nice.
That's right.
So that's what we do, okay? Now let's start a wonderful memory all the way to the cutest, the light bulb, most stylish, all the way to the hottest light bulb, right? Turn it to red, my goodness, okay? Anything, any color you want. Then we get into the tough guy stuff, right?
Mhm.
And start with the commercial downlights all the way to that tough unit. Really, I mean, you can sense the love we have, okay?
The
Doesn't matter
passion.
the first love or second love,
You know,
okay?
Alice, I noticed something that's kind of interesting about all the new products that we talked about.
Yeah,
And that's the fact that, like, there's so much variety within them.
Correct.
You know, if we talk about the filament products, I mean, we have hundreds of different filament SKUs with a new line of filament product coming in here pretty shortly.
yeah.
If we talked about the Starlight series, we talked about Solistic and Illusion. So Solistic are blue peak illuminating LED along with our Illusion product, which is warm dimming.
Correct.
We talk about variety of shapes and styles and houses. If we looked at our commercial downlights, I mean, Paul, not only did he have a standard series, but he's got his extras, you know,
Correct.
his
High
high
efficiency.
efficiency series,
Yes.
along with having 9 options in each regular commercial can. Jared, he's talking about the variety of, yeah, it's only one color, temperature, one lumen package, but you can mount it together and make it modular and all of the different variety that we have. But this is just a small piece part of what we as TCP have to offer.
Yeah.
We have so
Small,
many
just
other
small piece
products
of-
and
right.
so many other varieties and so many other configurations of high bays, of troffers. We didn't even talk about DT series troffers, which I know is a love of both you, Paul, and myself, because we have over 8,000 different varieties in our DT series. There's just so much that we can do with lighting. That's because we love it so much.
Right, because what we do is really, we turn our love into our passion,
It is our passion.
into service, okay?
Mhm.
Because these days, in my opinion, is how you serve the customers.
Absolutely.
How you make sure people's projects end up being the best one, the beautiful one, and the most efficient one. That's what we do, okay?
we
That's
are.
why all team together, not just start from Paul start from the products to beginning, all the way to Jerry to the layouts, and this and that, you
Yeah.
name it.
I mean, it's all the
Okay.
way back to the engineers working
All
on
the
the
way.
products, working
Right.
with, you know, other vendors on different componentry and our LED chip manufacturers on what else we can do to make sure that we can package them in a neat, fun factor that's going to make lighting better for
Correct,
people.
because the TCP is one-stop company, one-stop,
One-stop shop.
one-stop.
We own our
shop.
factories. We own our chip
Exactly.
packaging. We
Isn't
work
that
with
cool?
people to make sure that we're always working
Okay.
on new innovations and excitement out to the market.
Right, exactly. Hey, come on, guys, let's all together.
You know, your HID bulb is almost as big as your 68 watt CFL.
I know. Remember my guy here?
Again, another great product.
Woo!
Lots of variety.
Bigger than my head.
Yeah.
So
So,
many cool things.
So
So
many.
much good
so
stuff.
right. So we all together here. We each of us express our passion, our love. Okay. Now we all wish you
Happy
Happy
Valentine's
Valentine's
Day!
Day! bye now.
All right.
Get your light bulbs.
Get your light bulbs. Just call. You will be taken care of.